La 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 la. So oh shit. That's the start. But
so you're gonna
who's that? Okay, so how does one receive a sausage?
a night and day sausage, or just
Well, yeah.
just wanted to make sure we're on the same page here.
Yeah, a night and day sausage. You go to night and day. It's midnight. You've had a few.
They're not open till midnight.
What?
They close at 11.
What? It's called night and day.
They open at 6 a.m. They close at 11.
What?
It's the biggest fucking bullshit.
It should be called day and night. If they
It's
open
called
in the day,
just
then they close
day.
at night.
Day and a little bit of the evening into the
Day.
early night.
Day until 11. But anyway, how does one receive the sausage from the clerk without it being gay?
It's a very good question. I feel like it depends on a few things.
So, run us through from the start. Like you're at night and day, in the evening,
Yeah.
and
Should we say like 6 o'clock?
it's later than that.
Later than that?
It's a
'Cause
late
I'm saying,
night.
if it's like 10:30 onwards, that sausage
Oh.
is hot.
That
like
is-
that
that is
thing's
a greasy.
It's a
sausage.
greasy, hot
Yeah.
sausage. And if they hand it to you, no matter which way they hand it to you and which way you go to grab it,
Yeah.
that thing's got to be like, you're going to have to be juggling that thing a little bit. You know?
For me, it's more so like when you have mutual contact of the sausage.
Yes.
Like that, they are holding it and they are giving you their sausage. Now, we should clarify, there's nothing wrong with being gay.
No.
We are not gay.
No.
So we're just trying to figure out how to make it not gay.
Exactly. Because it's something that very easily could feel gay.
Yeah.
And if it is,
That's
it's okay.
fine. That's okay.
It's fine.
Yeah.
But
We have partners who are females.
exactly. So it's just, how do we avoid the awkwardness of potentially the other person thinking it's gay as well?
Yeah. You are, after all, receiving their sausage.
You are receiving their sausage. First of all, female cashier, fine. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's usually male. Because we're talking about like late in the evening. Like
Yes.
they're closing soon.
Okay,
And
right.
You
yeah.
just, all you want is their sausage. It's been waiting for you all day. It's been sitting in that night and day all day, just waiting for you to
just
get
waiting.
there.
It is.
Yeah.
It is old sausage.
It's exactly what you want inside of you at that.
Oh, yeah.
At that point, like you're pretty desperate.
You just
for
want
food.
something warm in your belly.
Yeah, it's that, or like go and line up in the drive-thru at McDonald's with the rest of the crazy people,
Sitting in their shopping trolleys. Yeah.
waiting for them to cook chicken. Because they don't fucking have any chicken patties ready to go at night time, apparently.
No.
Because you want a McChicken. Because that is the best burger.
if you say so.
We're getting off track.
We're getting off track.
I'm getting off track.
Sausage reception. They're never just gonna fucking swing it to you, are they? They're never just
Well,
gonna
no.
like go long and hef it to you, or just like rugby pass it to you.
Oh, no. They wrap it up first.
Yeah, they should just rugby pass it to you. That would involve
That would... yeah.
avoid everything.
Yeah, it'll be much more straightforward.
Yeah.
And it'll be much more straight.
Yes.
But they wrap it up in a paper bag.
They put a
generally.
bag on it
Yeah. Yeah.
because you don't want to just be serving
Oh,
bare sausage.
Oh, no. No. That would... There'd be any...
It's unsanitary.
Any sort of germs could be on that.
Yes.
You're receiving a sausage from a stranger. It has to be wrapped up.
Yeah. So, dude cashier, he can't just rugby pass it to you. Are you getting anything else with the sausage?
You only want his sausage.
You only want his sausage. Okay.
That's all you can think about.
That really, you're engineering a situation here into which it could only be gay.
Well, no, because that's what we have to figure
it out.
Yeah.
But because I'd ask for like, could I get like a sausage? And they're like, the meat patties are shit, but
Oh.
you got to get something else in the back because then it's not just sausage hand on hand.
But the sausage is the best thing that it's been sitting there all day soaking up the rest of the oil.
Yes.
That it actually gets better.
Yes.
The rest, everything else just gets drier and shitter as the day goes on.
Yes.
But that sausage,
That's good.
yeah.
So, yeah. Okay, so it's just sausage from a stranger. It's bagged. It's a dude. I guess, surely he has to hold it out horizontally, right?
Well, yeah, but he's going to be holding it at the base.
He is going to be holding it at the base.
And
And he's not going to hold it out horizontally. He's going to be holding it out straight.
It could have a slight curve to it.
Yeah, but he's not holding it like you might hold like a deadlift bar or something. You know,
Oh,
like
no. It's coming
horizontally
out. It's coming out like it's pointing at you.
Yeah, it is aimed directly at you.
They're holding it at the base. It's all wrapped up, ready to go, but it's kind of gay.
So, okay. Definitely you don't kind of lean over the counter and just slide it like straight into your mouth.
You can't
and
receive it in the mouth.
No, that's gay.
That's definitely gay. And I think you want to avoid eye contact. Like
100%.
It's mainly as you also grab
The sausage.
their
It's
sausage.
that brief but very definitive moment where you're both holding that sausage.
Yeah. You have to avoid eye contact. You know, I've already figured this out.
All right.
The solution is they just put it on the counter.
Yep.
They turn it so that it's facing them, right?
Ah.
And then it's kind of yours at that point. And
Yes.
then you can pick it up. Without
It's-
making eye contact, you have successfully received the sausage from the stranger at night and day
I like that.
without making it gay.
That's good. I can think of one other thing, but it's way ruder than that.
That's okay.
And that is to just, maybe you've got like a drink or something. It doesn't matter. As long as you've got one free hand, and it's as you turn to leave, and you just swipe it as you're facing away and fucking walk out with it. And you never turn back. You don't look over your shoulder. You've already faced away from them. You swipe it out of their hands. So it's like you're both holding it for the barest amount of seconds. You're not looking at them. You're barely even acknowledging them as a person.
Yeah.
You're just, thank you for your sausage, without saying it, of course.
Yeah.
But
You've
just swipe it,
Completed
like
the
fucking
transaction, so to
sweep
speak.
her out of Dora the Explorer.
Yeah.
Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. I'm out that fucking door.
Yeah.
That is the only other way I can think of.
Yeah. Apart from the rugby pass that you said as well.
Yes,
But
yes.
There's 3 ways.
There's a
Well,
few
there you
different
go.
ways there. Would it be weirder if you walk into a night and day and you acknowledge the situation that it's probably going to be gay? So to avoid it being gay, you say, hey, you might just rugby passing me that sizzler over there? It's not gay, but it might be more awkward.
That big sizzler you've been cooking up all day for me.
Big boy.
Yeah. Something like that. Or you could just like kind of like you're saying. Do you just come out and say it? Just like, look, this is going to be kind of gay, but I want your sausage wrapped up right now.
Right now. I need that thing.
Yeah.
It's been a long day. It's 10:30 at night. You guys aren't here much longer. You need that thing gone. I need it in me. Give it to me. The best part, though, before we get on with the rest of the before we move on, the best part is when
this
you
is
go in
recorded at the end. Yeah.
and you're like, fuck it, I need a drink. So you grab like a Coke or a fucking Just Juice Bubbles or something, or a Big Fizz.
Yeah. Oh, just
You go there.
bubbles.
You've got a pie. The sausage is the only other thing left in there. You're like, I've got a plan. Close in 20 minutes. There's a pie. There's a sausage. Have the pie, please. You go, oh, yeah. Do you want that sausage as well? Like, we're closing up soon. Like, you want that just thrown in there? You're like,
Oh.
yeah.
In
And
the
then,
same
then you get
bag.
the sausage for free.
In the same bag as the
In
pie.
the same bag. So it's, instead of spending the money on the sausage and then making it gay, you're spending money on something else and getting a bonus sausage without it being gay. Not a bad plan.
Not a bad plan.
Not a bad.
Yeah.
I've heard worse.
So, yeah. Anyway, should we start the podcast?
Yeah, we should start the podcast. If you were to go back as an assassin,
Yes.
find a piece of Eden, specifically maybe the Staff of Eden, and someone was to hand you the Staff of Eden, how would you receive the Staff of Eden?
Well, we don't want
I'm very terribly trying to segue into.
Well, yes.
What a terrible segue to a totally unrelated topic. You can see why Assassin's Creed got away from using numbers, though.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed.
There's what, like 11 of those games now or something?
I think there's like 15
Jeez,
or
I
more.
wouldn't be surprised.
The new one looks very good.
Did you see the thing about how it plays hip hop music when you play as the black guy?
Well,
Yeah, something like it's like if you get into a combat encounter with like playing as the black dude, it starts playing like feudal Japanese hip hop or something like that.
wow. Oh, I can't wait for that. Because Mirage had some pretty cool music. Was kind of like
Mirage either.
Middle Eastern hip hop.
I wonder if like if I keep playing Valhalla, it'll get to the point where it's just like Norwegian death metal or something.
Nah, Valhalla doesn't really have many memorable soundtracks.
I'm sure it doesn't.
It has a lot of ambient music.
Fair enough. I feel like I'm always about 4 or 5 years behind on
Yes,
Assassin's Creed games now.
you are. Yes.
Because I didn't play Odyssey until like, it might have even been like 20. It was 2020 at the earliest. It might have been 2021.
Odyssey is one of my favorites.
I actually really enjoyed Odyssey. Where's the modern day Assassin's Creed?
It's called Watch Dogs.
You're right, it is called Watch Dogs.
Well, it's set in the same universe.
It is.
Those games are very good.
The first one's interesting, because the first one was not as good as it was all built up to be and everything. But if you take all of that build up away,
Yeah.
still a good game.
Yeah.
Never finished it. Never finished the second one.
Really?
Yeah.
You never finished it? Huh.
But very much enjoyed my time with it.
Yeah.
Good game.
Our time with it. Because we played co-op.
We did play co-op, and then I played some solo.
Yeah. It was very funny. We got some very funny game clips from that. When we're trying to jump over one of those bridges that you can extend... Whatever.
Raise them and lower them. And,
yeah. Raise them. And trying to bail out of the car and land in the parking lot.
Garage.
Yeah.
That's right.
Just slamming into the side of the building and dying.
Well, I think we know what it is we need to go and get some footage of.
Yes. Well, Watch Dogs 2 is better.
Watch Dogs 2 is definitely better. Watch Dogs 2 is a good game.
Watch Dogs 2 is a great game.
No, Watch Dogs 2 is fantastic. I, again, haven't finished it, but is a very good game.
I love that game. I fucking love that game. I love the soundtrack. The only thing I wish they did was just make all of the weapons non-lethal. Like, it just doesn't suit his character to...
run around shooting everyone.
Yeah, and like blowing up
it really
school
doesn't.
buses and stuff. Not that you can blow up school buses, but... cut that.
I was going to say, especially if it's the one from...
Yeah.
It's like the fucking nunnery school. It's just a bunch of nuns with a... Alright guys, we've finally saved up enough money over the last few years that we can take you to the museum. We'll get you a proper education, I promise. Next thing you know, you got some guys just joyriding around, fucking sends the car, turns off the traffic lights and sends the plowing into another to a petrol tanker.
It just blows up the fucking steam vent thing underneath it or whatever.
Oh god.
Like, they're still alive.
Jesus. And then has the police and the gangs fucking have a turf war.
Yes.
Shootout. Survivors are crawling out of the wreckage.
The hack where you press it just sends all the cars in like random directions.
Oh god.
Shit.
That's actually a fantastic fucking hack. Like,
oh yeah,
the fun you can have just driving other cars around while you're just standing around. Very enjoyable.
So good. Did you ever play Watch Dogs Legion?
No.
That's a weird game.
Yeah, I've seen some gameplay and I went, I'm not interested enough to play it.
I still liked it for what it was, but it took a lot of backward steps from Watch Dogs 2. Like the driving. Like, how do you fuck up the driving physics? Like, half of the cars just don't have steering wheels, apparently. They just don't go around corners.
Getting back to Watch Dogs 2, though. San Francisco is a fantastic setting for video games.
Is it?
I think so. As I'm saying this, I'm struggling to think of any other video game set in San Francisco, but I know there are some.
Driver San Francisco.
Driver San Francisco. Actually, very good shout.
I'm assuming it's a great setting for a video game because there are plenty of...
Yes, absolutely.
That was pretty dark. Maybe we should cut that.
Not wrong, though. But yeah, no, like, it's good. Like, because you've got hills, you've got, like, bits of flat, you've got bridges, you've got water. Like, it's... If you could do, like, the whole kind of Bay Area It's just got a little bit of everything. Like, there's enough water that makes sense around the map, so it's not just like... You never played Saints Row 2, did you?
I did.
You did?
Yes.
Getting a boat in a game like that just feels pointless because all the water is just around the map. It's not in the map.
Yeah.
Whereas with, like, Watch Dogs 2, the map is around the water.
Yeah.
So it makes sense to me that it's like, cool, you can actually have that be a part of things.
Yeah. It's like pretty much all of the early GTAs and GTA 4, the water is just around the islands.
Yes.
And then GTA 5 has some canals and it has the Alamo Sea and stuff like that.
Yes.
So a bit more of a point to it.
Yeah, like it. Otherwise, it's like, what's the fucking point in having boats? Like, you're going to have that one mission in the main story where you've got to sit on the back of a boat with a machine gun and shoot down helicopters. Yeah. Like, that's about it. And at least Saints Row 2 gets it out of the way early. It's the fucking opening mission when you're escaping from the island. But, it just feels like poor map design, I guess. Or just, just feels like you do something with it. Yeah. So I feel like the Bay Area for San Francisco just works really well for that.
You know what's a really good example for what you're talking about?
What?
Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
You are very right.
Yeah. Because it's Greece. Like, there's a bunch of islands and shit around the place, and you can sail between them. That's how you get to the next quest.
Exactly. But Greece itself is also just kind of like one big spit with another bit kind of dangling off the end. So it makes sense that you can go between, not just the islands, but between the mainland as well. Like, it makes sense to navigate around through that, and then you've got the land. Yeah, that's a very good point, Matthew.
Well, all my brain blood's in my boner because you said spit and dangly bit off the end or something like that. So,
well, shit. Fuck.
Actually, I don't know about the dangly bit, but you said spit.
You don't have a dangly bit?
No.
Oh.
I have an erecty bit.
Oh.
Because all my brain blood's in there.
Yeah. And then the dangly bit, right?
No.
Oh.
2 dangly bits.
2 dangly bits. Which end?
Well, underneath the erecty bit.
Underneath the erecty bit. Yeah, but like at the sticky outy end or at the stuck on me end?
At the base of it end.
The base of it end. Right, okay.
Yes.
So I should
What
go
would
to
it
the
be? Oh, dear.
Cut that.
Cut
that whole conversation.
What? I think we need to cut the bit about the...
Yeah, we should get rid of that. And my...
That was pretty good. That made up for it. I think we can cut around that.
Cut around that? Oh, fuck.
Just like we're going to cut around this.
Yeah, exactly.
Or the part that we talked about the...
the bit that we're not going to talk about because we'll have to cut more out. Going back to San Francisco being a great video game location.
Yes.
Do you want to know what other game is based in San Francisco?
What game?
Jackie Chan Adventures. Which I am determined to bring up on every episode of this podcast until the day I die. So I replayed through that whole game in a day.
Oh, jeez.
And not only did I fucking damn near 100%ed that thing. The only thing I didn't 100% was getting all of the
Gwent cards.
The Gwent cards.
Right.
I got most of them, but it's pure RNG on collecting them, and I just couldn't be fucked. And I bet the hardest character to beat. I'm like, cool, fuck it, I don't care.
Yeah.
God damn, that game is very lazily. Well, not lazily. You could tell it was built in a rush. But replaying it now that I'm older, the developers had so much fucking fun with that game. Like, there's so much shit in it where you can tell the developers were just like, fuck this, let's just have a laugh. It's so like, some of the writing and the dialogue is just like
ridiculous.
Should not be in any serious story.
Oh, no.
But they were just like, I wonder what dumb shit we could get Jackie Chan to say.
Sounds like a good video game.
It's a fucking wonderful video game. I had so much fun playing through it. I'm very tempted to start speedrunning it and trying to speedrun it. The only problem is like half of that game is just unskippable cutscenes.
Oh, right.
Which are really entertaining and funny. But if you're trying to speedrun and you're like just trying to do attempt after attempt, will just get really fucking dull.
Does it count the cutscenes or?
Yeah, it counts the
Right.
cutscenes, unfortunately. If you, like,
I suppose it wouldn't matter.
yeah, like if you had a way, like if there was a glitch that was found to just be able to skip some cutscenes, it would
Yeah.
be perfect. Like, sweet. Because the gameplay is actually quite fun. It's very basic, but like it is fun. But the like, I guess the hub world you'd call it, like the space that you're in between levels that you can like run around and go fishing or play Gwent,
Yeah.
is in San Francisco.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, where there is one of the best voiced characters in all of video games.
Are you sure?
100%. If we play that game and we get to the auctioneer,
Okay.
the auctioneer has the best voice in the whole fucking out of any video game I play. And that's where you can tell the developers were just having fun with it, because there's no fucking way a character that sounds like that should be in any video game.
Jeez.
So we'll have to get you playing some of it.
It sounds good.
It's so fucking
I'm definitely keen to, to record some of that. I mean, we'll have to record some of it now because I have to play it on the video podcast.
Exactly. Holy shit.
That's how to get us to play a game. You figured it out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, go mate.
Yes.
So about all those hentai games that are on Steam.
I think Funhouse already played them all.
Yeah, you're probably right.
But, hey, they're no longer around, so...
Exactly. It's an open market.
Yeah.
I don't think we can put them on YouTube, but...
Well, they did. You just have to blur shit.
True.
Yeah. Like, literally all the
shit.
Yeah. Not to mention the titties.
Yeah. Well, I was scrolling, because Steam's been having their summer sale, and so I was scrolling through all the games under $5.
Yep.
The amount of Adolf Hitler porn
Jesus.
games...
Why?
it's actually a little bit concerning.
Yeah.
Because you've got, like, Date Hitler or whatever the fuck it is.
Jesus.
And then you've got, like, Hitler X Stalin. And then you've got, like, Furry Hitler. And it's just it's just like every third game is a different variation of fucking Hitler.
Just why? Why did someone make that?
It's the $1 million question.
Like something that no one's going to find. Or no one's going to fucking, like, spend their time on that. Kind of like Game Romp. You know what? I understand exactly.
Yeah, you know what? Why the fuck would we put all of our fucking time and energy into this?
Yeah. Because it's funny to us.
Yeah, we take great satisfaction in doing it. I guess like that person that's making all of the Hitler porn games.
Yeah. It's just like...
Yeah.
Cut that.
Kind of. Just without a lot less sexy Hitler.
Well,
maybe.
Hopefully. Depends on what you're into.
Exactly. Yeah. Open up a fucking cupboard and there's like a nurse costume, there's a teacher costume, there's a Gestapo uniform with a little fucking like pen to draw on a mustache.
Oh. It's got to be a stick-on mustache.
It's like, you know, like a clown nose, how like hey, you get the ones that just sit on your nose, or there's the ones that have like the little elastic band and you stick it behind you. It's like
clown nose, joke glasses, Hitler moustache. There's going to be a lot of bleeping this podcast.
I reckon that can all be left in. That's fine. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, no.
What a fucking leader. You know what? Apparently there's a market for people who want to fuck Hitler. Maybe this is something... we should be... Why aren't we making, like, Hitler kink costumes?
Well... I'm Googling it right now.
You would have to only be able to wear it in the bedroom, because there's no way you'd be able to, like, bang in the shower. We should write a show where characters will just walk into a room and just drop dead.
Okay.
Yeah, someone just walks into a bar, like the local cafe, just orders a fucking latte, and then just, undiscovered heart condition, just dead.
Dead. That is... Shortland Street.
Well, Shortland Street, you know when someone's going to die because it's always at the end of the year. It's the Christmas special.
Oh, right. I don't
always
watch
go
Shortland Street.
Christmas. I don't watch Christmas Street either, but they always advertise it on TV for like the 2 months leading up to it. They're like, the Christmas special's coming up, someone's gonna die. And you're like, oh, is it the guy that's been on the show for about the last year and a half and has actually gotten really popular in Hollywood and is now going off to film all those other things? It's probably them, right?
Yep, probably.
Yeah. But I do remember, I think I was even in school when this happened, is one of the Christmas specials, they're all at like, all of the characters were off at like someone's batch at Piha or something like that. And then, like, the batch explodes. But all of the characters were, like, out taking a walk on the beach, except for, like, one person.
Oh, right.
The only reason I knew the batch explodes is because the week beforehand, all of the adverts on TV is, like, you're sitting there, you're watching the news, and then there's, like, an ad, and then it's, like, it shows a batch exploding, and then it's just, like, someone's gonna die. You're like...
You know what?
It's that time of the year. You know Christmas is coming. Get your advent calendars out.
TV ads back when we were kids...
Yeah.
We're fucking crazy. Like, people would just die all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember those ones? They were like health and safety ones where it'd be like an advert for a muesli bar. And this lady's like walking along, she's talking about the muesli bar, and she just fucking steps on like a toy truck and just fucking falls like through the glass table and she's dead.
Yep.
And it's just like, oh my God.
Yep.
And it's just like, oh, you know, be safe at home or whatever.
Something like that,
There's another one where it's like this couple's having a shower or something like that, and they're in love and stuff. And then he gets out of the shower and there's
he's
no
in an
bath
Adolf
mat.
Hitler costume.
Yes, he's in it, and he just fucking slips on the floor and he breaks his neck on the...
Some of the most traumatic ads.
Like, or the ones where it's like a happy like family or whatever, but their house is on fire and they don't realise.
That's right.
And they're just like, their kids are just locked inside or something. And
And
it
like,
comes back multiple times. It plays that ad. That's like part one.
Yep.
And then it plays some other ads, like Briscoes or some shit.
And then before the show starts, it shows like the next ad, and it's like, this is what's happened in the 2 minutes that you've been away. Everyone's just dead.
Just traumatic shit all the time on TV.
Yep.
And here we are.
Truly what a time to be alive and watching television. Just the wild fucking west. Because then they started getting a bit fucking wild with the drink driving ads.
Oh yeah. I, for the longest time, was scared of Subaru Legacies, like the generation before mine, like the old kind of looking ones, because they would just always use the same fucking car. that car would always crash and people would just die, and it was all on TV.
Oh God, yeah.
I had to see these things.
I'm just here trying to watch my fucking cartoons on a Saturday morning.
Trying to watch fucking Pokemon on Saturday morning, and I have to see this.
And then it's just mate,
Oh,
Dave.
Dave. Excellent ad.
Fucking great ad.
Yeah.
Traumatic.
Yeah. Message delivered.
Absolutely. I will never drink and drive again.
No, people just die all the time.
Yeah, fuck me. And that's what you get when you're just waiting for Pokemon to finish and Yu-Gi-Oh to start.
Oh, yeah. The good old days.
Oh, man. Good old TV. To be fair, actually, a lot of the shows we watched were pretty fucking traumatic as well. Yep. Like on Yu-Gi-Oh, they straight up just like fucking banishing dudes to the Shadow Realm. And it's just like, alright, cool. Your grandpa's soul is trapped inside a TV. You need to come to my island, Mr. fucking 13-year-old boy. Play a card game against a bunch of other people who are trying to win prizes as well. Then when you get to my castle, we're going to fucking play a Shadow Realm game where we're trapped in another dimension. If you lose, I steal your soul as well. If you win, then you get your grandpa's soul back.
Yeah, the baby boy soul.
The baby boy's soul.
That's what I said.
Yeah, I know it is. I just repeated it back to you.
Oh, right. Yeah.
You're playing for the baby boy's soul.
Yeah, the baby boy soul.
Yeah, and the grandpa's soul.
Yeah. You got to pay the troll toll.
Absolutely.
Got to pay the troll toll to get in. Yeah.
You know what it is, bitch. Fucking love that line. The way he delivers that line. It's just like, what's that? You know what it is, bitch. Bang!
Bang, bang, bang.
Fuck me.
Oh, jeez. That is an excellent episode.
Such a good episode.
The best episode.
It is up there.
Yeah.
I still fucking adore the episode where they're in that, like, Asian family's house trying to get back the artifact.
The art of... Oh,
And it's
yeah.
Dennis and Dee, and they're like
Yes.
sneaking around, and they think it's a bunch of Texans.
Yeah.
And they're like, we're going to get shot if we get caught.
Yeah.
Then Frank sneaks into the house and is stuck with them.
Yeah.
Then they bust out to just run. It's like a Chinese family, like American Chinese family sitting at the fucking dinner table, and they're like, oh, I guess this is fine. Then is it Charlie runs in and just like bullwhips the fucking artifact?
That's the one where Mac and Charlie are just sitting in the van.
Yep.
Oh, that's Fat Mac.
That's Fat Mac,
like season
and it's
6 or
Wild
7.
Card Charlie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one where they're like, no, if you wanted chips, you should have got chips at the hamburger store. Which I'm pretty sure we have a reference to that in one of our very, very early videos.
It sounds familiar.
It's in one of the GTA 5 ones.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it is, but yeah, it's something about that anyway.
Something like that. It's going to pop up in the next fucking episode of anything we record now, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. The other one that I really like is the water park episode.
That was the other one I was thinking of.
Yeah, that is just fantastic.
Just the fucking the best scene in that whole thing is once they figure out that they're just like, okay, Frank should pretend he has AIDS. It's when they're walking to the front of the line and he's like, he's got AIDS. It's like, well, I've got the gay AIDS. I've got there's two kinds of AIDS. There's the gay AIDS and there's the vagina AIDS. I've got the vagina AIDS. Like, gay AIDS, definitely gay AIDS.
Like, even when they're on the same team, they still have to try and
absolutely just bring each other down.
I love how the allegiances change in that show as well. Like the one where I think Dee's having a child, and they're like, oh well, who's gonna stay here with Dee? And then Charlie just goes and stands with, and like, well, we're all standing on this side, and you're standing over there. So,
but the ones where it's Dee and Dennis on the same team, they have to be the best ones, right?
Oh yeah.
Like the one where there's two examples that spring to mind. The one is the one where Dee and Dennis try and prove that guns should be like illegal and everything.
Oh yes, yeah.
And completely invalidate their own point and look like morons. And then the other one where they go and get addicted to crack.
Yes. Yeah. The two examples that I was thinking of was the one, like, those two actors do the funniest fucking scenes without laughing.
Yes.
Where he's like, you didn't think of the skin, you bitch.
Yeah, the smell.
The smell, you bitch. I'll cut you into a tiny million little pieces.
Yeah, they play off each other so fucking well.
And there was one in the season that they went into Ireland where Dennis has COVID and he's just like stifling a cough the whole fucking time.
That's such a fucking Dennis thing to do. Like, no, I'm not sick. I never get sick. I can't show them I'm not getting fucking sick. Fuck, man.
Speaking of coughing, you almost fucking killed me before.
Yes.
Like this is the first thing that we're recording the whole weekend.
Yes.
And you made me laugh. It was your fault. I choked on whatever I was eating for dinner, and I almost died.
On your
And
almost couscous.
Just destroyed my voice for the whole fucking weekend, right at the start, before we even started recording the podcast.
Sounds like you should drink some more water.
Oh, yes. Well, I'm running a bit empty.
Well, there we go. We might need to refill some waters.
Oh, yeah.
I should finish off my water and then crack open another ice cold brown
South
bottle
Island
of
water.
Yeah. Proper water.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Like
that might be the
shit that we drank last time.
God damn, that Vietnamese water.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Singapore water. Something water.
Well, remember we poured it out into the Achievement Hunter cups for, like, salute to Achievement Hunter.
Pour
and
one
then,
out for the homies who aren't here anymore.
Yeah, it literally tasted like water.
Oh,
But
it was dreadful.
It was much better in the bottle.
It tasted as brown as this bottle is.
Brown.
Like a brown beer bottle. If you could imagine what that would taste like as water, is what that beer tasted like.
I've just realised that you are right.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was not good.
No. But the beer that's actually in this brown bottle.
Yes.
Very good.
Very good.
Very good.
Yeah. I don't drink, like, at all anymore.
No.
Only for special occasions.
I've been pretty much the same. I went back and saw my parents a couple of weekends ago, but besides that, haven't had anything to drink since probably the last fucking time we was down here.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've still got the beer bottles in the recycling bin.
At least they're not all over your lawn still.
Well, yeah. Did I tell that story on the podcast?
Oh,
I don't think so. But yeah, it was getting really, really windy, and so all the bottles in the recycling bin were just kind of clinking together every 2 seconds. So I just threw them all on the lawn.
Yeah.
And
makes sense. They're not going to roll around. They're not going to clink.
Yeah, makes sense.
Padded.
So then, like, a couple of weeks later, I was thinking about, the neighborhood that I live in, and there's no dodgy neighbors around. Then I looked out the window, and I was like, shit.
I'm the dodgy neighbor. Fuck. At least it wasn't you forgot about them. A month later, you're like, I should mow the lawns.
Oh, yeah. I mowed the lawns. I had 11 of 12 of the bottles accounted for. So that did happen, but I think I stood on it before I ran it over.
Oh,
somehow, even though you walk behind
the
lawnmower. Yeah, I was walking to the side of it for some reason.
Oh, fair enough.
Must have been.
I was going to say, it's just like, it's fine. It only, like, cut through half of my shit.
Well, I had the catcher on, so it was fine.
It would fucking put a hole straight through
yeah.
I've had a stone come through the back of the catcher, punch a hole, and then fucking cut my shit open. It was like, like those like driveway stones, like the kind of shaly stones. Yeah. So it's not like a round pebble or something. It's like
it's a knife.
Yeah, it's like a chipped arrowhead, basically. It just fucking spat straight through the fucking back of the catcher. There's just like a fucking hole in the back of it. And just, straight across my fucking shit.
Oh, shit.
Holy shit, that hurt.
Oh, the water's starting to take effect.
Good. It's almost time for
me.
Drunky Chan Adventures.
Oh, yeah.
Drunken Master.
How long have we been going for?
No clue.
I feel like I should check. I was thinking the last podcast was kind of long, so I thought we should probably keep this to like half an hour, but I guess I'll go check how far we've been going, because...
Well, we've got to refill anyway, so now sounds like the time to stop.
2,100 seconds.
What's 2,100 divided by 60?
A lot. Now, we just need to remember how we ended the podcast, or how to end a podcast.
Oh, did you not stop the podcast?
No, it's still going.
Oh! I thought it would stop when I said stop.
No, I forgot to press stop, even though you said it. Now I've sat back down and we're still recording, so... How did we end the last one? I feel like we just insulted Patrick.
I feel like we did. You know what? Do we insult Patrick again, or do we insult someone else?
I feel like we insult Patrick.
Okay, fine. Fuck you, Patrick.
Fuck you, Patty.
Fuck you, Patrick.